Hey guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel. I want to talk to you about my blonde hair, and if you've watched any of my recent videos, then you know that it has been rather dark. It was a little bit of a hair disaster. I have had a couple of requests in the past to do a video on my hair and how I take care of my blonde hair, what I do to it, and so I thought maybe this would be a really good time to give you some pointers. This is really going to be how I went from the dark hair that I've had recently, and I'll insert a picture here on the screen so that you can see just how dark it went. I was gonna do a separate video on this hair color that caused this horrendous disaster, but if you're watching this particular video, you're trying to go blonde, and so I want to kind of tell you a hair color to avoid. Mystic Divine is what I bought. I always read the reviews of the hair color on the website before I buy, and there were some on there, and they were saying if you're a blonde, be really careful. There was even a picture of a girl with beautiful blonde hair, and it was in a braid and like swept over, and then I don't know what particular shade she bought, but it ended up turning her like a reddish brown. And I thought, oh, well, surely she must have done something wrong. I mean, this is just not possible with a shade this high, right? And you guys know that typically over the fall and winter months, I will do a darker root on purpose to give my hair a break over the fall and winter. And I just thought that this would be perfect, you know, just to darken up the roots a little bit. I needed to do my roots, and I thought, okay, this is perfect. It's going to be healthy for my hair. It's going to be amazing. And oh no, it wasn't amazing at all. It was almost close to my natural hair color, like really close to my natural brunette hair. It was that dark at a 9, and this ended up being more of like a 6. A 6 or maybe even darker. I'm not kidding, it was terrible. By the time that you saw the videos that I did on my NARS or Radiant foundation is when it was actually the darkest as far as my videos that you can reference. Nothing that I did would get this hair color out. Like nothing I did would get this hair color out. It was terrible. So I just really like being a blonde. I love it. I missed it so much. So I was like, you know, this is going to take some doing, and I'm aware. So I have used this before. This is the color Oops, and this is the extra strength. Removes artificial color, and it takes 20 minutes. It says it's ammonia free and bleach free, and basically this is a very concentrated vitamin C / I think it has sulfur, but anyway, this works really well for me. This is what I did first, okay? You have to wash and rinse your hair forever. That is the key to making this work. But I did this, and I'm going to insert a picture. I'm going to insert it right here, like mid-screen, so you can see what doing this color Oops took me to. This did not even work as well as it normally does for me, because this terrible hair color was seriously like implanted into my hair forever. It was at least lighter, okay? Then this says that it is safe to recolor the same day. It says it right here. So I thought, okay, great, I'm gonna do that. Of course, I wasn't happy with the brass that pulled through my hair. It pulled those brassy, orange, ugly colors. And I had regrowth in my hair from where my normal hair was growing out, right? It was all kinds of beautiful. So, this is what I do love from Sally's, okay? This is what I should have just done to begin with, but did I? No. This is the High Color Blonde for dark hair only in the shade H14 Vanilla Champagne. This is the one I use on my roots. I don't use bleach. I use this to lift my regrowth. So I did that, and then I came back in and took a video for you, so I will insert some of that footage now. I was definitely much more happy with it, but let's just see what I've got to say now. Okay guys, I'm back and I am done with my hair color. I don't have my jewelry or anything on. I'm gonna go blow dry it, but this is what it looks like wet. Like, it does lift my regrowth just fine. Alright, so obviously that looked way better. So what I decided to do is I used this on a 40. I don't necessarily recommend that you do that after just stripping your hair, but I was desperate and I do not want you to ruin your hair. I don't necessarily suggest that you do that. I'm just telling you what I've done, okay? But my hair is very strong. It's been in really good shape. I've taken very, very, very good care of my blonde, all right? So I used a 40. I used a 40 just on my roots. And when I say my roots, of course, on the hair that was regrowing, my brunette, which was not so much, but I'm on stage. I do not like to have roots, so that's why I don't use bleach. I use the high color. And yes, I know it's still hard on your hair, but for me personally, it's just definitely better on my hair. And I only do the regrowth normally. Okay, so but I did this. I put it on the brunette part of my hair. And then once I saw that starting to lighten, I pulled it down on the parts that I had previously colored with this ever-loving, terrible hair color that turned my hair dark. So basically, wherever I put that turned my hair brunette, I pulled this high lift through to try to get some more brightness to my hair. Then I let that sit till they were all an even shade. Took a little bit more, and I just pulled it through the rest of my hair, but I didn't leave it on very long because a 40 on the mid shaft to the ends of your hair is just kind of like a recipe for disaster. I just left it on just maybe 5 minutes just to try to lift some more of that brass out, but yet still deposit some. This is a champagne, so it does have a more, you know, a cooler tone to try to tone down some of the brass that was left from stripping my hair. So the footage that you just saw is that. I went in there and I blew dried my hair, and I was just gonna kind of basically use my fingers just for my bangs in the front and stuff to see how my hair was. Where was it at? Was it livable? You guys might hate me for showing you this. Please don't stop watching because I'm going to tell you what I do. This is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. Now, my hair was blonde, okay? You saw it. As I was sitting there, it was a blonde. It was not the blonde that I wanted, okay, but it was still a blonde, all right? And so I knew that it would not take much heat with this to lighten to the blonde level that I needed so that I could tone it out to this golden blonde. This is like a gradual lightener. But you guys, this is like literally a one-time deal as far as I'm concerned. It's hydrogen peroxide. It's terrible for your hair. This is like Sun-In on steroids, okay? It's terrible for your hair if you keep doing it. And I don't care what the directions say, because they do say use no more than 10 times between your colorings. And no, never ever use this like that. I mean, your hair will fry out and fall off, okay? So I am not touching my hair lengths now. From here on out, from me, it's just root touch-ups and toning, okay? I will not be using this product again. I've already pre-lightened my hair. I knew what my hair would do with this, okay? I'm making that disclaimer because I don't want to be responsible for anybody's hair. But my hair came up to a really pretty light blonde. It was almost just what it is now, pretty much. And so I could have just left it alone. And I did honestly just want to tone as gently as possible, and then I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so how I did that, I used, I promise this is the last product, I promise. But I told you this was a disaster recipe, so what can I do? This is the 10 NA Demi-Permanent by Wella, and I mixed that with the 10 volume. Okay, so that's not really, it is a peroxide. This is a peroxide, but it is very, very low percent, and it really wasn't going to do any more damage really to my hair than had already been done by the processes that I did before. Ion Color Brilliance makes a clear and it dilutes it, and I diluted this down probably close to half because my hair, I felt like, was so porous after everything that I'd done to it. I felt like that color toner might just suck in and grab on and just be too intense again, and then that would defeat the purpose of everything I had done to get it this light. So I diluted this down with the clear by Ion Color Brilliance, and I'll even insert a picture for you here somewhere on the screen so that you can get that if you want to. And I left this on just for about 8 minutes, and that's where I'm at right now. I like the color. I am not one who wants to be super ash. I want some warmth to my hair. I feel like that's the best with my particular skin tone. I think I probably will tone it in the future, but it'll be the same 10A with the dilution for 5 minutes maybe. Just to tone down the roots that I redo, and then just kind of spread the rest through my hair. Maybe 5 to 8 minutes, rinse it out, and that's all I'm going to do from here on out. I don't feel like there's any damage. Now, of course, with everything I did to it, my hair is going to be more damaged than when I started. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's not. You can see that nothing is breaking off. I can pull on my hair. No elasticity loss. I feel like my bangs are very even. Like if I take this piece and I bring it forward, it matches very well. So it's just exactly kind of what I was after. And trust me when I tell you that I deserved it after everything I went through. I will continue to shampoo with a purple shampoo. I cannot recommend this Color Oops enough if you are in any way planning to go blonde. It smells so bad. Read the directions. This is serious stuff, but it works so well. I don't feel like this damaged my hair in the least. Now my hair has been pretty healthy. I've didn't have damaged hair. So if your hair is compromised in any way, please don't do this. If your hair is healthy, this would be a good place to start if you want to go blonder. To strip it to the lightest shade that you can get with this Color Oops, and then start maybe lightening your shades from there. I just wore this because I wanted you guys to see, for me, the test of how true my blonde actually is successful or not is if I put on something that's a true bright pink. Then I can see like any kind of brass in my hair at all, But I think that even as the sun intensifies here in the spring and summer, it will continue to naturally highlight and lift where I wear my hair up and out by the pool and stuff. If you want to see a video on the hair care products that I use to keep my blonde healthy, please comment down below and I'll be glad to do that video. But I did just want to take this time and show you what I like and what I use and how I was able to salvage this serious disaster. I could probably stand to go a little bit ashier, but I think again I can achieve that with a purple shampoo. So that's what I'm going to try before I do anything else. Again, I might retone with that same 10A and clear Demi-Permanent next time I get regrowth and do my roots, just to kind of blend everything out and continue to make it even. Everything that I talk about you can find down in my description box. If you're new to my channel, out of the door, if you would please subscribe to my channel. If you did appreciate this content on how to go blonder and how to strip out some really nasty hair color that you achieved on accident, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel, and I would love to know if you guys have been through any kind of hair disasters such as I have been through. Please don't forget to leave those down below. If you have any questions for me about hair, I will try to answer them, but I am not a professional. This is just my personal hair experience, and I would be interested to see what you guys have to say. Again, thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate you watching. God bless you. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.